Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the draft of the NHL 2026. Let's get this started. And now for the first pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the Chicago Blackhawks select from the North Bay Battalion. Sorry, Paul Christopoulos. The Paul Christopoulos, the right defense and the left defense in playing in the North Bay Battalion, and he did an amazing job. And here he is in the he's probably here somewhere. Here he is, right here. And now we're now getting set for the second draft. And now for the second pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the Carolina Hurricanes select John Hayden from the Cocktail Valley Firebirds. And here you go, power forward, number 76. Here he is, drafting. Congratulations to John Hayden. Wonderful play. He's a center and right wing. Center and right wing. And he's been playing a lot better. And also, we got to trade M. Amanikas. I don't know what his name is. Yeah, he's trading into the Cocktail Valley Firebirds. All right, so now let's move on. And now for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the, the Buffalo Sabres select Ad. Sorry, K. Hosler, right from the Alder Mannheim. We don't know who he is. We don't know who he is, but we can tell that he is a good person. Good player. Hosler is actually playing very well in the league. Time for the next one. Now for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the Detroit Red Wings select from the Aalborg Pirates V. Carson. V. Carson, center. V. Carson at center. We remember him. He's a great player in the Pirates. And Jay Velino will now be traded. And Jay Velino will now be traded into the Boston Bruins. And P. Berg, Bergeron is also being. Never mind. Never mind. And here's Velino. I don't know where he is. That's okay. Time for the next draft. For the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the Florida Panthers select Jay Larson, center from the Brynolf Youth. Brynolf Youth, I guess. Hard to tell. All right, let's get ready for the next draft. All right, and now for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the Washington Capitals select Ryan Leonard from the Boston College. Oh, and Ryan Leonard from the Boston College. Best player. Wow. We will now be we will now be getting ready for the next draft, and Lanny McDonald will be saying the draft. Thank you. All right, so we got the Calgary Flames and the Calgary Wranglers. Two Calgarys that share the same arena. Let's go to the draft. Will be Lanny McDonald. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? All right, we're doing good. Yup. All right, so let's start it. Let's do it. And now for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft. Calgary Flames select from the Calgary Wranglers, a right defense, and Melochi. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. K. Rooney. And K. Rooney. Probably celebrating at home by now. We'll now visit the next draft of the 2026. You know, Lanny McDonald's just too old to see these stuff. That's why he's struggling for what to say. Alright, let's finally start. And now, for the 2025 NHL Draft. Sorry. I've been doing this for a long time. Everybody, please meet the WWE superstar, Sami Zayn. Hello, everybody. Hi. Yes, it's me, Sami Zayn. Yes. Um, before I start the draft, I want to tell you guys something. One time, I went to the I when I was against Karrion Cross. Um, I was very happy to I was very confused how the way I was very confused how we was in the side, like we got out the ring, me and Karrion, and then we fought out the ring and we realized it was a normal match, and then the referee got a countdown to 10. There was no turning backs. Like there's no rematch. Absolutely not cool. Yeah, I know. Even I'm shocked either. All right, let's get it started. I seen this on my TV. For the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the Montreal Canadiens select Jay Matier from the Ottawa 67s. Hey, wait a second. Do you remember that meme? Yes, the 6-7 thing? Yeah. And wow. Wow, that's crazy. And Jay Barron. And now, before we start the next draft, we're gonna do a trade. 'Cause there's a trade. There's also a trade. All right, the trade of the NHL. Um, the Dallas Stars are going to trade. The Dallas Stars are going to trade. Left wing Jamie Benn for Jay Barron. No, nope, being selected and they're trading. We'll now be set to the next draft. See everybody, glad to see you here. It's Sami Zayn. Wow, I can't believe he actually came in here right now. That's crazy. And now it's time for the next draft. And it's gonna be in the OHL again. Oh wow. Rangers and Rangers. Alright, let's shoot. Let's do this. And then now for the and now we ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the American rapper from Brooklyn, Queens, Nas. Thank you everybody, thank you. Don't get it's got to be here. Alright, for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the New York Rangers select F. Mazar from the Kitchener Rangers. Yeah, now he's celebrating at home. Look at that, he's celebrating at home a lot. And F. Mazar being selected, and as you can see in the TV, Mazar, the right wing and the center. That's absolutely anonymous for Mazar. All right, it's time for the final pick. This is not the final pick. I meant to say it's not the final pick. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. Okay, it's not the final pick yet. Time for the Seattle Kraken. All right, Ice Hockey Beach. All right, now for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft. The Seattle Kraken select M. Simpson from the Migros Supermercati SC Go Hockey. That's a long word, huh? Center left wing. Center left wing. We already have Jaden McCann, but we're now trading him. It's time for the trade. And now for the trade of the NHL. And now for the trade of the NHL. The Anaheim Ducks are trading Tom Terry. Tom Terry for Jaden McCann. They now been traded. Time for the next draft. Here we go. All right, here we go. So for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the St. Louis Blues are proud to select from the Kuvola and right defense and left defense, K Lopanen. And K Lopanen. Here he is. Right defense and left defense. Right defender and left defender. Sorry. What a man he is. What a man he is. All right, let's get ready for the next draft. Here we go. We got the New Jersey Devils. All right, for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft. I'm sorry, we forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet the rapper from New Jersey, Cardi B. Hi, hi. Oh my God, y'all look so pretty. All right, let's start. And oh, we just gotta wait. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta wait, y'all. We gotta wait. All right, all right. So for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the New Jersey Devils are selecting are proud and very honored to select Jay Dowling. Jay Dowling, uh, from the Abs Botsford Canucks in the AHL. Welcome to NHL, buddy. All right, now we're getting ready for the final pick. Here we are, getting ready. Oh, wow, ECHL, my favorite. Let's start this draft. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we will now give you from the player from the Nashville Predators, Roman Josi. Roman Josi. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Sorry if I'm talking like this. I'm Sweden. Don't worry about it. Now for the pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the Nashville Predators select from the Iowa Heartlanders, T. McMaster. At center, T. McMaster and T. Novak will now be traded to the Iowa Heartlands, sorry. Well, that's a lot of centers. I once agree. Cody Glass will now be traded into the Columbus Blue Jackets. And there you go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually the final pick. Before we start this draft, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to meet you to the WWE woman superstar, Bailey. Hi, hello. Yes, that's me. Hi. Okay. Let's stop fooling around and start with the draft. Okay, how do I say this? How do I say this? Oh, okay. And now for the pick of the 2000 of the for the final pick of the 2026 NHL Draft. The San Jose Sharks are proud to select from the Brandon Wheat Kings B. Highland. And here we go. We got B. Highland. Two left wings are now in there. No, actually, we got three left wing. No, we got four left wings. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to Vegas for the draft. We are wait a second. Okay, this is the actual last draft. I'm sorry I'm making too many drafts. Okay, last one. This is literally the final draft. We're being honest this time. And now for the final pick of the 2026 NHL Draft, the Anaheim Ducks are proud to select Roger McQueen from the Brandon Wheat Kings again. And Roger McQueen! No, not Roger McQueen. Oh, no. No, not you. Not you. We're supposed to choose Roger McQueen. And looks like they made a mistake. There he is, Roger McQueen. Let me restart this. Hold on. I'm gonna redo this. Let me redo this because there's something wrong. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Let me just go to player movement. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna go to the WHL. Like I was saying, Roger McQueen is traded. We select Roger McQueen as a new center. Player can only be traded to CHL teams. I don't get this. So I have to trade him to the CHL. Sorry, folks. Roger McQueen. It turns out that only underrated players can only be traded to CHL teams. I seem to not know what's going on, so we're gonna have to choose Washington Capitals again. I'm sorry. You now wait for the next draft. Alrighty then. So for the final pick of the 2025 NHL Draft, the Washington Capitals select G. Carlson from the Hershey Bears. And I think G. Carlson is an amazing name. It's a good name. G. Carlson. Trading to the Washington Capitals. LD. So since Washington Capitals again with the final pick, we're gonna see how G. Carlson was playing. How he played. We will now see how he will play. Training practice. He's not here. We might have to trade this guy. The only way. We might have to trade him. Player movement. NHL. All right. So let's go to G. Carlson. J. Carlson. OD. Is he G. Carlson? Okay, so let's trade. Who's the LD? Okay, we're trading him. Select. And now, Martin Fehervary will be traded to the Buffalo Sabres. All right, now we can see how the G. Carlson plays. Here he is. Gabriel Carlson. Gabriel Carlson. We'll now see how he plays. All right, here we got G. Carlson. Let's see how he plays. Okay, I love the hustle. G. Carlson, first draft, and Gabriel Carlson, first draft into the little slap shot. Oh. Oh, and a wrist shot. Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this 2026 NHL Draft. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching. See you later.